There we go. It should be on now. Oh my god. Hi Yar, how's it going? You buddies have probably like what? No, like once again, how's it going, everyone? You buddies have probably like heard what's been going on and everything, why I haven't been streaming and whatnot, and it's because I started to like put my classes and everything under priority and do this and that and yada yada. So now, so I'm basically like on kind of a hiatus, but at the same time, I've been kind of enjoying it. How's my throat today? My throat's doing pretty good. Hi everyone, how's it going? My throat's been doing pretty good. Hey Pyro, how's it going? But so there's like a few things I want to talk about. First off, Pop-Tarts. I went a few days ago and I got myself Pop-Tarts. Like, because you guys were like, wait, Mono, you never tried a Pop-Tart? And I was like, no, I never tried a Pop-Tart. So yesterday, like not yesterday, like a few days ago, I went to Walmart. And while I was getting myself drinks, I was like, oh, right, I should get myself Pop-Tarts. So I got myself s'more flavored Pop-Tarts, and oh my god. I have a bite. I was so surprised. I was like, dude, these are actually so tasty. What the hell? And they're so nice for like a snack or what, like a quick snack. So I'm like, dude, I think I'm gonna get myself more Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are ravioli, right? What the fuck, Yar? No, Yar. No. Hey, Spy, how's it going? The dry one, technically. Really? Isn't it yet? Ravioli? Hey, you Ticker, how's it going? Now you guys got me into Pop-Tarts. Look what you did. Great day today. How's it going? Sorry, I'm eating a Pop-Tart right now. You guys got me into Pop-Tarts. Now I'm eating them. But, okay. Alright, one last bite. And then I'm gonna start talking for a bit. So. My throat. So my throat is doing better, but it's not fully healed. But it should be better by next week. Okay. Sorry. I'm here. All right. So, through the last few days, I was going through my security school, right? And what I found a little hilarious is when they're like, when you're going through like the manual, right? And when you're going through the manual says there's the manual is literally repeating itself, and I'm not joking you, that there's no discrimination when you're being a security guard. I'm guessing your teacher is Michael Afton. No, but that would be so fucking funny. Just imagine. All right, this is how you become a security guard at Five Nights at Freddy's. No, but I'm not joking you. For 60 pages or so, the guide in the book is telling you there's zero discrimination, and I'm like, I was so confused for a sec, because I was like, okay, so let's say for like, there's must have been cases and security jobs to where there were just security guards out there being effing racist or sexist. I don't know. Like, I was literally having a mental crisis reading this, saying, hey, this could be a case of like discrimination of this and that. And I'm like, dude, holy shit. Does anyone not know how this shit works? No one? I can't wait for the new FNAF movie. I can't wait either. I'm going with my bro. Going for bro to where? The fun fact, definition of insanity. I know the definition of insanity. I'm literally themed around it. But I'm gonna pirate it. Actually, I'll probably actually watch it in theaters because it's actually a movie. It might be a good movie. But I don't think the FNAF movie is following the actual trilogy of how the FNAF movies go. And what I mean by this, you were thinking for the resub for 21 months. Welcome back, soldier. Oh my god. You thank you for the prime resub. 21 months. Oh my god, it's been 21 months. I feel fucking old now. Oh yeah, and you know what's silly is that even though like I turned 23 last month, I barely feel like I've fucking grown. Cadet, thank you for the resub. By the way, about subs, I wanted to talk about this as well. Since I'm going to be streaming less, you guys, by all means, don't have to sub. And you don't have to be gifting subs for fuck's sakes. Either way, thank you for the gifted sub, Peach. That's 5 gifted subs, Peach! Thank you! Peach! Stop burning your wallet. Stop burning your fucking wallet, Peach. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, though. I really appreciate it. Jesus Christ. You got paid, it's fine. Oh, that's great that you got paid. Get yourself some spaghetti. Have you ever been to a spaghetti restaurant? There's a spaghetti restaurant down the street that's been selling this really good steak. You should probably go there and have some steak for yourself. Okay. Question, can I murder the spy? Go ahead. I don't care what you guys do to each other. Well, I technically do, but don't do anything bad. I'd rather try your spaghetti, mono. I haven't made my spaghetti in over a few ages. What do you mean hype train level 3? I don't know. Twitch lets you do that for no reason. Twitch is like, oh, we just got a few subs? Okay, let's start a hype train. Twitch, no one in my chat is going to start dumping subs. I encourage them not to. And cooking is scary. It is. It is. I burnt some eggs. I burned cookies. Everything I try to cook burns. Even if I blew up a microwave twice. I'm not even allowed in the kitchen. Burnt the kitchen. I know I did. That was long ago. That was long ago. Cadet. Thank you for the gifted sub, Cadet. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot to also mention, next week I'm actually gonna be playing Helldivers. I was so happy to see that they are finally adding a minigun to Helldivers. And you guys won't believe it, I was talking about this so many times when I was playing Helldivers, where I was saying, when can we have a minigun? When can we have a minigun? They're finally adding a minigun. After 2 years, I was begging the Arrowhead gods to give us miniguns. We needed it. I didn't expect a chainsaw though. The chainsaw was surprising. But I was so happy. You guys have no idea when I saw the trailer on YouTube. Ugh. Oh my god. But when Warhammer collabed for Warhammer armor, Arrowhead excuse me. Arrowhead said that they are not doing that. Arrowhead said that they are not doing that. We're not doing excuse me. Once again, it's Arrowhead. They're kind of like on the whole side of, oh, but we kind of like realistic collabs, and I'm like, motherfucker, who cares about that? Who cares about that? It's a video game. Who cares about realism? That's why I'm grinding super credits, and it's painful. Oh, don't worry. Once again, if you guys play Helldivers, we have a community that's kind of based around it. Like we got Cadet, you'll help the buddies get their super credits, right?
With Attack on Titan and Assassin's Creed Shadows is proof why some collabs shouldn't happen.
Oh yeah. Who the fuck was a collab of Attack on Titan nowadays? I mean, Attack on Titan is a little old now. I mean, like, once again, don't get me wrong. I understand Attack on Titan is an amazing anime and all that shit, but who the fuck's asking for Attack on Titan collabs? Seen the trailer? What trailer? What collab trailer? There was already fan-made ideas for the minigun. What do you fan-made ideas for the minigun. Yeah, but I didn't even see them. I didn't even know them. I was just asking for them while I was playing games, because once again, I wasn't even like, you know, so obsessed with Helldivers. But that was one thing I kept like yelling out about. Did you hear that One Piece is ending soon? There was a guy yesterday nerding out to me about that. And I was like, I said, I don't watch. Have a good one, you Tigger. I said, I don't watch One Piece, but I've known that anime has been around for more than a decade now. And I've heard a story where, like, there was once this kid who was chronically ill or something, and they were gonna pass away. So the creator of One Piece showed them the ending and whatnot and yada yada. And that's like what I first heard about, like, One Piece. How's it going, Vodka? How's it going? All right, guys, I'm gonna finish Ghost of Tsushima. It's Ghost of Tsushima. Ugh. I remember seeing Ghost of Tsushima, and I thought, you know what? Ghost of Tsushima is basically nerfed Sekiro, but once again, I was entirely wrong since I saw more gameplay of it, and it was actually pretty good. But I sadly do not plan to play it. Also, I want to talk about another thing, which is I got to, like, meet a new group of people, right? And this group of people, they seemed really nice at first. Well, they for now seem pretty nice, right? And I just like how when they noticed I was a Warframe player, I looked at them and I said, "Oh yeah, I got like 6,000 platinum," and they were like, "You have what?" I was like, "Yeah, I have 6,000 platinum. I used to hard grind that game when I was a kid because I used to scam people in that game." So it was quite something. The game Hello Neighbor is getting popular again. That's good. I'm not a fan of Hello Neighbor. I'm gonna be fairly honest with you. That game should stay dead. Hello Neighbor is way too, it's too aged. I don't see anyone. Okay, I only see kids talking about it. That's it. I don't see any of the adults talking about it. Ugh. So, like, I just don't understand what's the hype around Hello Neighbor anymore. Like, I've already seen how it, like, all ended. The reason why Hello Neighbor was even popular to begin with was because our favorite YouTubers from back then were playing it. And let me be fairly frank and honest with you here. There is nothing so special with Hello Neighbor. There's not. It's literally a game that only got popular because content creators milked it. Content creators basically just milked it. It's 2017, I think. Yeah, it was really long ago. Okay, the trailer didn't show the shittiness of it. So, someone talking about it? Talking about what? Let me see here. Oh, wait. Oh, I saw that. People were questioning it. They were like, what the hell is that collab? Oh, God. Yeah, no. No more Attack on Titan collabs. No. Oh, God. Don't have the balls to play any horror games. There was only one horror game I remember playing on stream, and that was Amnesia the Bunker. Amnesia the Bunker was by far my #1 most favorite horror game I've ever played, because holy shit, the horror aspect and everything that game had was so good. Did I complete it in like one sitting? I think I did. It took me like 6 hours to beat it. Almost 7 hours. Such a good game, dude. I loved it so much. It's such a good fucking underrated game. But yeah, I don't watch Attack on Titan. But Attack on Titan. So for those of you who don't even like understand the whole Attack on Titan genre, it was like one of those animes where I would say 10 years ago, it was like one of those animes that everyone talked about. Everyone talked about, hey, did you watch Attack on Titan? Hey, you watched Attack on Titan? Yo, have you seen like Attack on Titan? Dude, do you read Attack? Like it was something that everyone talked about. And then later on, everyone was talking about like My Hero Academia and all that stuff. So it was like basically the old era of when like there was only like a few weebs in like school and whatnot from back in the day. Hey Alex, how's it going? Basically, how's it going? Anime on the Attack on Titan had to fit the bill. It was Attack on Titan was one of the main things everyone talked about. But there was like also a few other animes. Like I know Fairy Tail was heavily mentioned back then. There was I'm trying to like remember what else. Death Note was also heavily mentioned back then. And yeah, I don't really remember much other anime from back then. It was Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Fairy Tail that I've heard about. Naruto and Bleach, yeah, those ones as well. Naruto, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter. Basically the animes that were going on for a really long while. And Dragon Ball, obviously. The thing with Chainsaw Man, when I came out, have you seen Chainsaw Man? You need to watch Chainsaw Man. I've seen Chainsaw Man, and it was actually pretty good. I didn't watch the movie yet, though. I didn't watch the Reese movie yet. I didn't really found the necessary time for me to just sit and watch the Reese movie. But I should probably watch it more later on eventually. I never watched anime except for one show. That's entirely fine. Like, you know what's silly is that my two sisters, they were never into anime, and I recommended them Death Note. One of them got into Death Note. And then I recommend them 𝙗, which is a Netflix anime series. Hi, Knight, how's it going? And they really liked it. So then I recommended them both Demon Slayer, and now they're really into it. They really love Demon Slayer. I was watching YouTube Shorts, and someone grabbed a voice line of Sniper saying piss and made a small song out of him just saying piss. I did the same thing for Gabriel from Ultra Kill, except it was him singing come. Yes, I literally did this. JoJo? Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? That was another one from back then. JoJo was part of the big three. JoJo was like most definitely the big three. Everyone was always talking about JoJo back then, saying, yo, you watch JoJo? You watch JoJo? JoJo! It was literally like, I think JoJo was like the start of anime memes back then. Like, because it was, once again, JoJo was just so silly and so bizarre that everyone would just not stop talking about JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I didn't even watch it till like high school, which was the funny part. I just refused to watch it because I just had no idea what the hell it was about. Then when I finally watched it, it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. But as of right now, I'm only just watching Spy X Family. Currently, like season 3 is still on the roll with Spy X Family. I also talked about how I just was not gonna. I was also gonna talk about how I was just not gonna watch One Punch Man season 3 because once again I was so disappointed by the animation that I was like, okay, I waited 6 years for this. Now, One Punch Man, by the way, has the lowest rating. One Punch Man earned the lowest rating in anime history, which was so sad. It was so sad. I was like, yep, we're cooked. We're cooked. I wouldn't watch season 3 of One Punch Man. I never watched the series. The thing is, like, maybe someone could like ask me. Someone could be like, "Yo, Mono, should I watch One Punch Man?" I'm like, if you like, it's hard for me to even explain One Punch Man properly to anyone, and the reason why is because One Punch Man is like, first off, it's supposed to kind of be centered around a gag character that his whole point is basically that he can't be beaten and he can one punch everything, right? But realistically, the story is just based around what's happening around him. Like the character, almost every single side character in One Punch Man is actually super interesting, and they have super interesting backstories that It makes you want to get to know all the characters in One Punch Man, which is the really fascinating thing about it. It's like the show is centered around a gag character, yet the side characters are so good. So that's what I would say what's really good about One Punch Man. An anime where side characters are done so correctly and so beautifully so beautifully well written. They massacred One Punch Man. It's been stabbed 50 times. No, it wasn't stabbed 50. No, that's an understatement. They didn't stab it 50 times. No, they put it in a fucking compactor and they just said, let's turn that shit into cardboard. And then boom, bada bang, we got One Frame Man. But One Punch Man is basically that one dude walking into a Marvel movie. Yeah, like it's basically that one super important dude that walked into a Marvel movie, yet all the characters around him are also pretty important. So yeah, that's what One Punch Man is. How I would explain One Punch Man to everyone. In terms of other animes, like I said, I didn't bother watching season 3. There's literally a group of guys that are working to remake the Garo versus Orochi fight, because even they found it horrendous how the studio animated it, so they're doing it themselves. So I'm literally gonna wait till they release it, and then I'm gonna watch it on stream and be like, yep, this is what I call real animation. Also, I've been forced into playing Detroit Become Human months ago. I played Detroit Become Human really long ago. Garo is my favorite character from the anime. Garo is everyone's fucking favorite. Garo is everyone's fucking favorite. Now let me also explain to you something that really tilted me back then, and this a 6-year debate, a 6-year fucking debate. 6 years ago, all right, I told my old friends from back then that Garo could beat Goku. No one believed me. No one believed me. Because no one knew who the fuck Garo was. And I was like, okay, alright, you guys think I'm lying? Okay, just wait. I'm gonna be fucking right years later. I'm gonna be fucking right. Now season 3 releases, everyone starts reading the manga. Now everyone agrees that Garo can legit fuck Goku's shit up. And I'm like, thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, a 6-year debate finally over. A 6-year debate that I started 6 years ago is finally over because I was just doing some funny ass research of how people were saying Goku was unbeatable, and I'm like, nah, just make him fight Garo. Garo's gonna fucking copy his shit in like a few seconds. So that dumb silly debate is over and whatnot. But once again, it's just stuff that's from long ago. Now One Punch Man is currently eating the dirt. Do I have any hope for it? Nope, I do not. I completely moved on. I literally moved on in like a few days, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching Spy X Family, and that's it. But I still need to watch the Chainsaw Man movie. I need to make time for that, probably this weekend. Excuse me. Apothecary Diaries. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Is there anything else I want to talk about, or is there, or do I want to get Team Fortress started? Do I want to get is there anything else I want to talk? The Night Rain DLC. Night Rain DLC is releasing next week. So next week I may be doing 2 streams, which is gonna be on possibly a short stream. So once again, I'm really hyped about next week. So we might be because like once again, there's two things that are releasing next week. It's the new whatchamacallit, War Bond for Helldivers 2 that I really want to get. And there's the Night Rain DLC that's releasing by the 4th. So both Tuesday and Thursday is when new stuff is releasing. Hi Robotnik, how's it going? How's it going? I'm back after like a you know, my good old long break. Well, not really a long break. It's my new schedule because I did tell everyone that since I'm trying to focus on my classes, I'm gonna be streaming a lot less now. But next week we might be doing 3 streams because I'm gonna be playing excuse me. I'm gonna be playing Helldivers and Night Rain. So I might be streaming for 3 days next week. That Helldivers Warbond also comes packed with a double barrel shotgun in the superstore. Ooh. They're such a fucking tasty ass Warbond they're releasing, dude. I think that's like by far it's by far the tastiest Warbond I've ever seen. It is so good. But yeah, like I'm really hyped for next week. Next week I'm gonna be so happy. Also, I've been trying to fix my PC. What part of it have you been trying to fix? What part of it have you been trying to fix? I'm gonna get Team Fortress 2 started. The GPU? What happened to the GPU? What you do to the GPU? Usually when there's a GPU problem, oh boy, it won't output the video. Try using a... Did you try using a different cord by chance? If it's a GPU problem? You could have... actually, here's the thing. You could have to use a different cord because I had that problem before. And I just simply inserted a new cord and it worked. So that's what worked for me, basically. The correct screen? No, it's not the correct screen. This is the correct screen. A 6-pin cable? Well, you know what that means. You got to get yourself a new cable, maybe. Thank you, game. Thank you for giving me a cash. Brother, I'm not gonna be spending any. I'm not gonna be spending on any money for any of these damn keys anytime soon. So this game could technically fuck off of that shit. It's a non-modular PSU. If you're looking for any specific kind of cord, then you can just look through Amazon or eBay and all that stuff. Going to sleep. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good one, Yaru. Have a good one. Oh my god. Oh, Team Fortress. How nice it is to come back to you after a damn while. You know what's silly is that I still didn't finish my final Man vs. Machine tour. I still did not finish this just yet. So I'm gonna put missions not completed yet, and I have to do one in Manhattan and Rottenburg. It has been so long. Theming my PC to Helldivers? I think, you know, I remember I used to do that a while ago. Hey, Abdera, how's it going? Top of the morning to you, Abdel, I'm not even gonna try to fully pronounce that. I'm just gonna call you Ab. Welcome, Ab. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Oh, my back also hurts. I've been trying to stretch my back out. Oh, the muscles on my back. I'm also trying to like do some small workout routines too, so I can get myself physically fit for security. Which is kind of silly because I remember how Cadet told me that security takes 3 3-ish years to go through. Meanwhile, in Canada, it only takes you a few months. So I was just kind of laughing at the fact that I need to just read a guide. I need to take some quizzes, and then boom, bada bang, security license earned. Which is silly. Do you think they should come back and update TF? Come back to TF2 and update it more? I don't know, to be honest with you. TF2 has always been in this state now for so long that players just generally do not care. And so the players that do care are like kind of clinging on to like endless hope. So it's just like, I don't know. 2 to 3 years, yeah. I saw you before. I don't know where. I'm seeing quite. I'm seeing quite everywhere. So like, I've seen on either Instagram, TikTok, or Shorts. Read the first chapter in Lord. To be honest, I really loved it. Can't wait for the next chapter. That's gonna be in like a few weeks. We're taking a big pause on the lore so I can actually get my shit straight. We're taking a big pause on the lore so I can get my shit straight with security and all that stuff. Is this song playing on repeat? What the fuck? It is. Why is it playing on repeat? No. Jesus Christ. Ugh. But yeah, in terms of my funny VTuber lore and all that stuff, yeah, that stuff is gonna be on the way for a really long while. Really long while. But on the bright side, I'm getting comics done with Mori. Mori's working on the first comic.
Let's go.
Well, you have such a unique look, so I think you're pretty easy to recognize. Oh yeah, no, I was just responding to what Ab said earlier, where he said he feels like he's seen me before, but he doesn't know where. That, or people are probably talking about the fact that I look recognizable to the Auditor from Madness. Play more Sniper, bro. How the fuck do you play him for 11 seconds? Thank you for asking me such a simple question, which I'm gonna give you a simple answer to. It's because I don't fucking enjoy playing him. He's not my playstyle. Simple as that. I just don't like playing him. I don't. He's not my playstyle. So, I'm simply just gonna play Pyro. Yeah, man, I'm simply just gonna play Pyro. Why? Because I enjoy playing Pyro. Pretty simple logic, right? Oh my god. Pretty simple logic. That's a lot of Pyros. I'm just gonna get to 25% damage, and that's about it. What's making you want to do security? Well, you see, I was gonna get into policing, but I've never, like, when I was like driving for the first time, I realized I had some pretty bad ADHD. So I was like, okay, you know what? If I'm not like trusted in a police car or like a police gun, where's your hitbox? There it is. I thought, if I'm not so good with, you know, being in a police car and all that stuff, why don't I just be security? Because I'm good at basically, if my job is to simply watch over a place or to keep a place guarded, then that I can just do, right? Server blight? Server blight where? Where do you see signs of server blights? But yeah, and security also opens up to like a lot more other jobs too, like being a private security. And also, did you know that there's actually security jobs out there that lets you get paid more than police? Depends what you're security for, but yeah, it's basically really as you actually turn on the alarm. That would be so bad. But no, so let me tell you how like security kind of works, right? Through like what they've been teaching us. So like when you're in security, you need to know like laws and everything. And like long? Wait, long? What do you mean by that? What did I say when I meant long? Long, like it's a really big assignment basically. But what they've been teaching us is that when you're a security guy in Canada, unless you're giving special perms, you can't really like shoot anyone or harm anyone. Your job as a security, and mostly in Canada, you watch over stuff and you can only use physical force, right? So once again, that's why I've been trying to like bulk up too, because I'm like, okay, I can't be a skinny guy anymore. I can't be a twink anymore, whatever. So I'm like, I gotta, fuck you. Hold on. I can't.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Yeah, no, okay. I was about to say, well, fuck me. Oh, why did everyone leave? These dumbasses? Okay, whatever. Everyone fucking left. My English is kind of bad. Scout hands are too tall. They're too big. They're too big, you mean. Imagine you, but gotta eat some meat on the bonds. Yeah, I literally, like, dude, I think it's gonna get to a point where every week I need to, like, have a big-ass steak. And not to mention, I also like I'm also on like some kind of slight medication where I'm taking iron pills because my body doesn't have enough iron. So I was like, okay, I gotta like actually prepare myself to like actually be a security guard. And once I like do get my security license too, like I'm just gonna apply for like just some easy stuff because once again, where I live, security is heavily demanded. So once again, that's why security class where I live is so easy. Where it's like, because they're really desperate and they need a lot of security everywhere. So like as soon as I get like my license, I'm probably gonna be like a trained security at first, and then I'm gonna see if I can get some private security job where like I don't know, that has a high pay and whatnot. Where can, oh right, I was about to say I'm playing Man vs Machine. God damn, fucking everyone left. People do be stealing a lot. They also like tell you that like you also guard places with sensitive information, and like in the books that we're reading, it says like, you know, you're not allowed to arrest anyone unless there is solid evidence for you to do so. And I'm like, okay, well that's gonna make things a little complicated. You know, because you also have to like follow the Act of Civil Rights, and all that stuff. It's like a bunch of other stuff basically, where you need to understand rights, you need to understand human rights, and you like need to read a whole charter of stuff. So basically, it's really complicated. Like being a security guard is easy, but it's also like really complicated if you do not know the laws, basically. So it's a lot of studying when it comes to like understanding people's rights and all that stuff. Hey Ritz, how's it going? It's me, but I'm on my PC. You got a PC? I teleported bread. What? How much? I have done nothing but teleport bread for the last 3 days. I can't do the soldier voice because my throat is still healing. Speaking of buns, when I used to eat bread with ketchup, that's all just bread and ketchup. I was weird. Bread and ketchup is not bad. There's nothing wrong with eating bread and ketchup. I do have a hard time understanding the laws of... Okay, fuck the laws of physics. Who the fuck wants to study that shit? Anyone who wants to study that is a nerd. No, I'm kidding. Blue Eyed, how's it going? How's it going? I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. Where have you been sending it? Yeah. God, that once again, that animation will never get old. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god. I bought a PC so I can fight against the kangaroos. Kangaroos? 𝙈𝙗, how's it going, 𝙈𝙗? Not gonna lie, that one sync on T2 fort is so funny. What do you mean? What are you talking about, man? I think his mate saw me. Yes, yeah, I think his mate saw me. Yes, he did. Oh my god. You know, if only we had much more Team Fortress animations. I think people also asked if we could like have a Team Fortress TV series, but I don't think that's gonna be happening anytime soon. Unless someone really wants to dedicate their time into all that. It's weird to put ketchup on mashed potatoes. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not. Dude, people used to look at me weird for putting mayo on my hot dogs, and I'm like, who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? And the TF2 VAs are old, yeah. They like it's almost like they would kind of have to they would have to kind of find new voice actors. What class do you main? I'm a spy main, but I'm playing man versus machine, so I know I'm not playing spy. There's no medic, so I'm playing medic. No medic, so I'm playing the medic.
Soldier is dead!
The soldier is dead! Is this my crit gun? This is my crit gun, okay.